This is Split Second, the pilot, air date 3 or 30th of May 2022, VTR 28th of May 2022, and is it true that hummingbirds are the only ones that can fly backwards? You'll find out as one of these three contestants tries to win the chance to drive home in this brand new 2022 Acura NSX Type S in just a split second. And now, here's the star of our show, Justin Hall. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the premiere episode of Split Second right here on Rocky Top Studios. And an answer to that question, it's not only true that hummingbirds are the only ones that can fly backwards, but they do it while humming.
Go figure.
I don't know why they do it while humming. These are just facts that we give you here on Split Second. Isn't that exciting?
Yes.
If only you knew what Nels did when he hums.
Oh, God. Anyways, let's introduce our three players. And they are Nels Snestrud from Minnesota.
Hi.
We have Turd Ferguson from over at Nashville Way.
My apologies ahead of time.
And we also have a doctor in the house, Paul Shear from Chicagoland. Actually, he's a resident medical student and he is a superior mind, but we're going to see what he can do with this. Players, welcome and good evening. Are all of y'all doing all right tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Good to be here, Mr. Hall.
Well,
Yeah,
good to
Hall.
have all three of you here. Alright, let's jump right into this, players. As you can see over there on the board, we've got values of 10, 25, and 50. Here's how you pick up those money amounts. On the screen, you will see three choices. You cannot buzz in until I read you the question. If you do, you will be locked out and be forced to go last in the question. It only happens, once every question. It does not lock you out for the entire round. So, if all three of you answer correctly, of course you'll get $10. If two of you answers correctly, you get 25. And if one person alone answers correctly, that's what's called a singleton around here, and you get $50 in round one. Like I said, you buzz, but only after you see the entire question. Actually, rather, hear the entire question from me. So, get your hands poised on those buzzers, which are Nels, you are shift 1. Turd, you are shift 2. And Paul, you are shift 3. Let me unlock you guys now, your buzzers and everything. Alright, you guys have control. And of course, do not buzz in until after I give you the question. Alright, let's go ahead and let me read you the question first. In round one, good luck to all of you. Players, of course, in the background, there should be the song You Don't Mess Around with Jim. Because of copyrights, we're not going to do that. However, the song's chorus is the important part of this question. Fill in the blanks that pertain to the chorus. Take a look at the screen. You don't tug on blank's cape. You don't blank into the wind. You don't pull the blank off the old Lone Ranger. All right. Everybody is in. All right, Paul, you rang in first. What one of those three do you want to attempt to fill in?
Um, I'm gonna say you. I'm gonna say I'm actually gonna try number one. I just thought of something. I just thought of something.
You
The
don't
the, the
tug
first one.
on blank's cape. All right, what is
I'm
your
gonna say
answer?
I'm gonna say Superman. I'm gonna say Superman.
Superman's cape is
Yeah.
correct. All right, Turd, we
Oh.
go to you next.
All right, I'm going to go with you don't blank into the wind, and I may be wrong here, but it sounds good. You don't piss into the wind.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And now, Nels, we come to you. You can answer that one, or you can try to answer the Lone Ranger one.
Oh. The mask off the old Lone Ranger?
Mask is right, and
Wow.
Paul
Yeah.
and Nels get $50. Well done.
25.
25.
Or 25. Sorry.
50 total.
Hey, this is only a pilot, folks, so we will make mistakes through this, but we will
What was the
learn.
middle
The middle one was you don't spit into the wind.
one?
My answer's
Hey.
better.
Well, that's your opinion. All right, here we go. Question number 2. I'm going to show you a pair of network or TV networks and the anchor most associated with the 80s and 90s, and you tell me yes or no. Are they the correct pair? Take a look at the screen. CBS, Peter Jennings. NBC, Tom Brokaw. ABC, Dan Rather. And Nels, you're in first.
ABC Dan Rather, yes.
No, I'm sorry. He is with I'll tell you afterwards on that one, but no, you are incorrect.
Hey.
Paul, you're next up.
NBC Tom Brokaw?
Tell me yes or no.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, that is correct. And Turd, you're the next one up.
CBS, Peter Jennings, that is a no.
And you are correct there. Peter Jennings is actually with ABC, and Dan Rather Nels, I'm sorry, is with
CBS.
CBS. So
Okay.
Turd
Okay.
and Paul get $25. And we go to another question. Alright, players, I'm going to show you 3 historical events, and you're going to tell me true or false. Did they happen during the presidency of Jimmy Carter? Take a look at the screen. The taking of U.S. Embassy hostages in Iran, the kidnapping of Patty Hearst, the explosion in 3 Mile Island. Paul, you're in first.
I'm pretty sure the Iran hostage thing did occur under his presidency, so I'm gonna say that one. At least I remember that.
You
So
have
say the
to
first.
you have to tell me if it's true or false.
Oh, true, sir.
And I'm sorry, which one did you pick out there?
The taking of U.S. embassy hostages in Iran.
Is true? Yes, that is correct. All right, Turd, you're next up.
I'm going to go with the explosion in 3 Mile Island,
All right.
and I think that's true.
And I think you would be correct. All right, now, Paul, Nels, you have the kidnapping of Patty Hearst,
I'm gonna say false on that one.
and you would be correct there. That happened in 1975, and all players get $10. Well done.
Yay!
All right, next one here. All right, players, I'm going to give you three types of poems. I want you to tell me, do they have less, more, or exactly 5 lines in each? Take a look at the screen. Haiku, sonnet, limerick, and Paul, you're in first.
A limerick has 14 lines, I'm pretty sure, I think, and so it has more than 5.
I'm sorry, that is the incorrect answer, so we clear you out and we go to Turd next. You can answer
And
limerick or any of the other two.
I'm going with limerick, and I believe it has exactly 5.
Yes, it does. That is the correct answer. And Nels, you can do haiku or sonnet.
I'm gonna try haiku.
All right. Does it have less, more, or exactly 5 lines?
I want to say exactly 5.
No, I'm sorry. That's the incorrect answer. And Turd has picked himself up a singleton.
Yay.
Haiku actually has less. They have 3 in them.
Ah,
A
dang it!
sonnet has 14,
Yeah,
and
goose, I thought
that
limerick's.
was the one that you goofed up
Yeah,
on
I
there.
mixed them up, yeah.
All right. No worries, though. Let's continue on. Alright, players, I'm going to test your Southern rock. I'm going to show you 3 songs. You're going to tell me the Southern rock band that had the huge hit with it. Take a look at the screen. Hold On Loosely. Heard It in a Love Song. Ramblin' Man. Alright, Turd, you need to hit your buzzer there real quickly.
Okay, I didn't know I had the buzz because I don't have an answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
it doesn't affect your score for wrong answers, but yeah, if you buzz in too early, still it penalizes you. If you don't have an answer, just say pass and it will not affect your score.
Okay.
All right, Paul, you are in first, so go right ahead and pick one of those 3.
Yeah, I don't know any of them, but I'm gonna guess Ramblin' Man, Johnny Cash.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. We go to Nels next.
Hold on loosely at 38 special.
That is correct. And Turd, we come to you now.
The only thing I can think Southern Ramblin' Man, Alabama.
No.
No, I'm sorry, and Nels picks up a singleton this time.
It's Rambling Man, Greg Allman Band.
Allman Brothers Band to be
Oh,
specifically, but
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And Heard It in a Love Song is the Marshall Tucker Band. Alright, now let's go to another question. Alright, players, we've got a visual here that I have to show you.
Ooh, a visual.
Yep, not the car. That's the car you'll be going for. That's the Acura NSX, by the way, that's sitting up there behind stage. But what I want you guys to do is take a look at this book
All right.
title. At the Split Second Bookstore, they're having a discussion by 3 professors over a historical yet controversial book. Take a look at the screen next to me at the book cover. As you can see there, we all know who that dictator is, but how much do we know about the book in general? So I want you to answer the following questions about the book. Take a look at the screen. Building where Hitler wrote the book, decade it was first published, what Mein Kampf means in English. All right, Paul, you're in first.
Let me just say that you shouldn't be writing questions like this, like at all. But it means my struggle. Like, is just very not politically correct. I don't care. I just need to put this out there. You just don't write questions like this. Just don't.
I didn't, to be honest
I
with
know you
you.
didn't, but
So,
Johnny, you really should not be writing questions like this.
what Mein Kampf means in English, you said
It means my
was.
struggle.
Yeah, that is correct. All right, Turd.
Decade it was first published, the 1930s.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And Nels.
I'm gonna try the decade. The 40s.
Nope, that is wrong as well. And Paul picks up a singleton. Now,
Well done.
the decade it was published was actually the 1920s.
Wow. Okay.
And the building where Hitler wrote the book, we would have accepted prison, jail, or penitentiary, either one of the three. And Nels and Turd are tied at 85 and Paul at 110. Here we go with the next question. Guys, I'm going to give you three types of clothing fabrics. I want you to tell me if they are made of cotton or wool. Take a look at the screen. Chambray, drill, and tweed. Alright, Turd, you're in first.
Tweed is wool.
Yes, that is correct. Paul.
Chambray, I believe it's like a type of cotton. So I'm gonna say cotton.
It
Pretty
is
sure.
cotton, yes, and that leaves drill for Nels.
I'm gonna say wool.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect,
I
and Turd and Paul pick up 25 points. Or dollars, rather.
the same double there.
Alright, here we go with our next question. Players, I'm going to give you a fill in the blank once again. And what I want you to do as soon as they come up is tell me the name of the animal that it describes. And guys, no mouse movement, please. Take a look at the screen. Lyre, fiddler, and drum. Paul, you're in first.
Wait, we're supposed to name the mouse movement? What?
Evan.
What?
No,
Animal.
you're
The
The
supposed
animal.
to
animal?
name the animal that is
Oh.
associated with the fill in the blank
Oh.
there.
Okay. Okay. Huh.
So,
I'm
which
gonna
one of those
say
do you want to go with?
let's. I don't know. I'm gonna say fiddler. Ant. I think that's wrong, but I don't. I have no idea.
Did you say ant?
Yeah, I said ant. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. And Nels,
Uh,
we go to you next.
I'm gonna say a drum. A monkey.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect as well. And Turd, it's up to you.
I'm gonna say fiddler is a mouse.
Nope, everybody strikes out on that one. No points are awarded. Alright, lyre is a type of bird.
Oh.
Fiddler is describing a type of crab. And
Mm.
drum is describing a type of fish.
We'll just.
Yep, so no points are awarded there, guys, and we go to the next question. Players, I'm going to show you three types of European countries. What I'm going to want you to do is tell me true or false. Are they part of the European Space Agency that builds rockets and are involved in space exploration? Take a look at the screen. Switzerland, Ireland, and Portugal. Paul, you're in first.
I think Ireland is so true.
True is correct. And Turd, we come to you next.
Switzerland false.
No, I'm sorry, that is true. And Nels, that leaves you with answering Portugal.
I'm gonna say true.
And you would be correct as well. Everybody gets 25 points. Dollars. See, I did it again. All right, and we got one. Here we go, guys. I'm going to give you three strange words up here on the screen, and what you're going to do is tell me yes or no. Are they a type of cloud? Take a look at the screen. Quantus, Pileus, Velum. Turd, you're in first.
Well, no.
Yes, it actually is, in fact, a
Oh
cloud.
wow.
So, Nels, you're up next.
Which one did he say?
Velum.
I'm gonna say Quantus. Yes.
Nope, it is not. So,
Jesus Christ.
Paul, you can answer Pileus.
Yeah, I know most of my clouds. I've never heard of a Pilius cloud. I'm gonna say no.
You should have said yes.
All right. Well,
Oh,
So
look
everybody does
at
not get
it.
any
That was
points
well,
there,
there you go.
and I believe
I heard of a Pilius.
that is the end of the round, players. We've got Paul at 160. Nels and Turd are tied at 110. We're going to come back in just a few moments and talk with our players some more. Right after this, stay with us here on Split Second.
It's an accessory.
Welcome back, everybody, to Split Second. We've got a great game going here. Paul is 160, Turd at 110, and also Nels at 110. So let's talk first with Nels here. You are
Hi.
from Minnesota. Tell us what you do up there.
I'm a cashier at a famous department store, and no, it's not Walmart. In my spare time, I like to bowl and make bracelets. Bracelets. What? Yeah.
All right. Well, what would you do if you won that fabulous car back up there?
I'll be driving. I would take road trips with that car.
All right. Well, it's a beauty,
It
and
is.
I really hope it's equipped for that frozen tundra you live in during the winter.
Yeah, don't remind me.
I know. Well, good luck to you on the show here today,
Thank
Nels.
you. Thank
And
you.
we move to Turd Ferguson now.
Do we have to?
Tell them what you want.
Yes, they're telling me we have to. So, sir, why
Okay.
don't you tell us just a little bit about yourself, what you do over Nashville way?
I didn't buzz in.
Well, tell us something anyways.
That's your opinion. Um, well, I am a PE teacher. I also coach basketball, and I'm hoping that I could potentially get in on that lucrative business of Nels's, where he makes bracelets.
Okay.
Damn you, throwing you turd.
Well, maybe if you two work together after the show, y'all can go into business with each other.
It's the next Crepetito.
Right. Well, what would you do with that car if you were to win it tonight?
Truth be told, I'd probably sell it so that I could get some money to pay off some other bills.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's
So,
pretty though.
yes, it
It
is.
is.
Well, good luck to you here on the show, Turd. We wish you all the best of luck. And now we
Thank you.
come down to our resident doctor, Doc Shear, Paul Shear. Sir, why don't you tell us just a little bit about yourself when you're not working on people?
Well, I like to watch a lot of trivia shows, and I'll tell you, I actually watch them on. Well, this might not surprise you guys, but I actually watch them like 1.8 times speed or like 2 times speed. It's more efficient, and I can get more questions in that way.
That's an interesting approach.
Yeah, and you can watch the commercials faster too. I found out.
Oh, well,
So I
God,
don't know if you should do them
believe me,
too.
I hate commercials with a passion. So the fact that they've introduced that into most uh, TV boxes now, and even to fast forward live commercials at that, is a godsend from above compared to TV from our generation when we were kids. So, Paul, as a doctor, do you think that Acura would look good driving around Chicago?
Well, I'm not gonna be seeing much of it, so I think Turd has the idea. I'm gonna be selling that. I think it's gonna depreciate a
Mm,
lot. Fetch a pretty penny, pay off some loans, maybe just buy more of a practical car. Yeah, sell it to family.
okay. All right. Well, players, it's been wonderful meeting all three of you. What do you say we go ahead and move on into the second round?
See, senor.
See, senor.
All right. Players, as you can see there across the top, we have now doubled the stakes in round two. So if all of you come up with an answer, you get $20 this time. If two of you come up with an answer, you get 50. And if one person alone comes up with an answer, you pick up a big $100. Not only are you playing for money, but you are playing for that jot position in the countdown round. So if you're ready, let's begin round number two. All right. Players, I'm going to put three facts up there on the board. What you're going to do is tell me if the number is higher or lower than 30. So this is basically like a card sharks question. Take a look at the screen. Coral as a wedding anniversary present, the telephone dialing code for Denmark, the atomic number of calcium. Turd, you're in first.
The atomic number of calcium lower.
Damn it, that was mine.
Yes, that is correct. Uh,
Paul.
Paul.
You say if it's lower than 30?
Yes, you're needing to tell me if it's higher or lower than 30 of the two remaining.
I'm gonna say Coral is a wedding anniversary presidents. I'm gonna say it's lower as well.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It's actually higher. So you're out of this
Coral.
question, and Nels, that leaves you with answering telephone dialing code for Denmark.
Thanks. I'm gonna say higher.
And you would be correct. It is 45. Well done.
Woo!
Everybody gets 50 points. And look at
Yeah.
this. We now have a three-way tie. Next question. Players, I've got three types of clothing here. I'm going to ask you to tell me yes or no. Are they a type of neckwear worn in the world? Take a look at the screen. Lungi, Kitenge, Rakusu. And Paul, you're in first.
Bless you.
I'm gonna say a Katinji is. I don't know.
Kitenge, you say yes. I'm sorry, the answer is no. It is actually worn around the chest.
Oh,
So,
chest.
Turd, you're up next.
I'm going to go with a Rakusu and say yes.
Yes, it is in fact worn by Japanese Zen Buddhists. So, Nels, that leaves you with answering Lungi.
Gesundheit. I'm gonna. I do too. Like, I will say no.
And you would be correct in that it is worn around the waist. And Turd and Nels again get 50 points.
Nails,
Dollars.
we're beating Paul.
So they take the lead.
Take a picture, Nails.
I know. Click.
Alright, here we go, guys. Moving on to the next question. I've got three countries here that are fixing to come up on the screen. I want you to tell me true or false. Were they ever in the League of Nations? Take a look at the screen. The United States, Egypt, and Switzerland. Paul, you're in first.
The Wilson created the League of Nations, so the United States should. I think is one. I think it's one. I think.
You have to tell me if it's true or
Yes.
false.
Yeah. True. True. They created it.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Well,
And Nels, you're in next.
this is
I
tricky.
will say Switzerland. Yes, true.
True is correct there. Alright, and Turd, that leaves you with answering Egypt.
Egypt, I'm going to go with false.
You should have went true, and Nels
Oh,
gets a singleton.
damn. I thought Wilson created it. The 14 points.
Alright, next question. Alright, players, I'm going to give you three scenarios here from Shakespeare, and I want you to tell me about the female Shakespearean character on the screen and whether or not they were done deviously or not. So take a look at the screen. Killed by an asp. Hamlet drives her mad. Strangled by Othello. Paul, you're in first.
What do you mean by deviously? Like it happened.
Well, those are devious acts, and what the question is wanting you to do is tell me the female character that these
Oh, you,
acts were done to. I'm sorry,
okay.
guys.
Well, okay. I thought you said like whether someone did. Yeah. So Cleopatra was killed by an asp. So and like Julius
Oh,
Caesar.
That is
jeez.
Okay.
correct. All right.
Okay.
So Nels, you're next.
He
Okay.
took he took that one. God dang you, Paul.
It's one of these games now.
I know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Yeah. No.
Really don't know. I just knew that the Cleopatra one. Sorry.
Well, I need you to pick one of them and give me an answer out of it.
Hamlet.
Hamlet drives her mad. Okay. Who was the female Shakespearean character that happened to?
Queen Lear. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. That is
Uh,
incorrect. And Turd, you have the ability to answer the Hamlet one or the one with Othello.
Let's see. I think I'll go Hamlet drives her mad and say Piglet.
No, I'm sorry. That is incorrect as well. And Paul
Well,
picks up
darn
a
it.
singleton and goes to second place. All right. Now, I will help you guys with these. Hamlet
yes.
drives her mad was
Ophelia.
Ophelia. Yes.
Ophelia and strangled.
Oh, okay.
Desdemona was strangled by Othello, or
Desdemona, yes.
yes, I knew all of them.
Okay.
Well, all right. Now, we have another question coming up. All right, players, I'm going to give you three autobiographies, and I want you to tell me the celebrity that the book was written about. Take a look at the screen. His Way,
Yeah.
Fatherhood, I,
Damn it.
Tina, Turd,
I'm going to say his way is Frank Sinatra.
and you would be
That's
right. Paul,
Tina. Um, is that Tina Turner?
it is Tina Turner. All right, Nels, you have
You
Fatherhood
son of a
left.
gun. I don't like you anymore.
Yeah. No.
Fatherhood. Jerry Stiller. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. It was Bill Cosby,
Ah,
and
yeah.
Turd and Paul get 50 points.
And there goes my short lead.
Okay, at least
Anything
you
could
had one.
happen.
I
All
had
right,
one.
we've got another question coming, guys. Here we go. Players, I'm going to give you three words up here that have the word half in them, I want you to tell me the sport that uses the term. Take a look at the screen. Half Nelson, half volley, half gainer. Turd.
Half Nelson is wrestling.
Yes, it is. Paul?
Half volley better be tennis, or else I'll be embarrassed.
It is tennis. And Nels, that leaves you with half gainer.
That would be diving.
And that would be correct. Everybody gets 20 points. Well done.
Yay, we're not stupid.
Right? And after 6 questions rather, let's take a look at the scores. Paul and Nels are tied at 330. Nels or Turd, you're at 280. We got a couple more questions to go. Let's take a look at this next one. All right, players, I'm going to give you 3 scientific instruments. What you're going to do is tell me what they are used to analyze and or detect. Take a look at the screen. Altimeter, seismometer, sphygmomanometer. Yeah, try saying that 3 times
Do
fast.
do do do. It's for big money. Do 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 do.
God. Anyways, Paul, you're in first.
Now I'll help everyone out. Sphygmomanometer is a blood pressure cuff.
A doctor should know that. Well done. And Nels.
The middle one is to for earthquakes. No.
Yes, it's a seismometer, by the way.
Okay,
And
great.
you're right in it. And Turd, that leaves you with altimeter.
God, I hope this right. Wind speed?
Nope, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. It is altitude.
yeah, anemometer I think is wind speed.
And
Oh,
yeah, anemometer, yeah.
Yeah,
And
no.
that's Paul and Nels getting $50 there.
yeah, he said $50 this time. Yay!
I'm working on it.
I know.
Alright, here we go, guys. Next question. Players, I'm going to give you 3 words with the letter H in it, and I'm going to ask you to tell me, do you sit on it, smoke it, or eat it? Here's the 3 words.
Damn you, Paul.
Howda, hookah,
Turd is. You
hubble
speak very
bubble.
true.
Paul, go ahead.
All right. I think I know these, but hookah you definitely smoke.
Yes, it's actually a water pipe in
Yeah.
all comparisons. So yes, you're correct. All right, Turd, you're next.
Will you repeat the options again?
Howda and hubble bubble are the only 2 left.
No. The what they
Oh,
didn't you say? That, yeah, that
you're
part.
you're supposed to tell me if you sit on it, smoke it, or eat it.
Although I thought it was called something else, I'm gonna go hubble bubble as you eat it.
I'm sorry there.
That's
That
why I'm
is
real strong.
incorrect on it. And Nels, you can answer hubble bubble or howda.
No.
What bubble you sit on?
Hubble bubble, you sit on? No, I'm sorry.
How does the elephant thing, the thing that goes on an elephant, you sit on it?
You sit on it, yes, a cushion on an elephant. So, Paul, you get a singleton there.
That was devious. The Hubble Bubble one. That sounds like
Yeah,
one.
that was
That's
evil,
really
Justin.
tricky. That
Let
sounded like the Hubble Bubble brand or
The
whatever.
let
gum,
me
yeah.
explain what it is. You
I
actually
know.
smoke it. It is a cigarette holder.
Yeah, that was tricky.
All right. Well, irregardless, let's move on to another question. Paul, you're at 480. Nels, you're only 100 behind him.
Yeah.
And Turd, you're only 100 behind him. Here we go. All right, players, I'm going to give you 3 instruments on the screen, and I'm going to want you to tell me the number that each of these instruments have. Take a look at the screen. Keys on a grand piano, strings on a violin, valves on a bugle. Turd, you're in first.
Keys on a grand piano, 88.
You're correct. Paul,
Strings on a violin, 4.
correct. And
Whew.
Nels, that leaves you with valves on a bugle.
3.
Sorry, it is 0.
Ah,
And
Oh, I'm an
Turd and
You're
idiot.
Paul pick
evil.
up
These are
50.
so evil.
I'm an idiot.
These are evil.
You can blame John Bergman for these,
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys.
we will. Don't worry, Justin. I will blame him.
Alright, here we go, guys. I got another one coming for you.
Evil, evil, evil.
Alright,
I
players,
know.
I'm going to give you a newspaper clipping documenting part of a famous document in U.S. history. And let me read this out to you because I don't have the clipping available to me. Listen carefully to this. President Truman delivers his doctrine March the 12th, 1947. President Truman issued to Congress a doctrine which would help blank and Turkey against communist influences. It was conceived by General George Blank and Dean Blank and is considered a blank policy, which means that the U.S. would try to help end the influence spread by communism. As you can see or hear, being an old newspaper doctrine or being an old newspaper clipping, some of the words are faded. Help fix the clipping by answering the questions about the Truman Doctrine. Take a look at the screen. The other country
Damn you
with
all.
Turkey, one of the two last names of the conceivers, and what the name of the policy is. Paul, you're in first.
Okay, I think this falls under number two.
One
So I'm
of
gonna
the
say
two
one.
last names of the conceivers. All
Yeah,
right, go ahead.
I is one of the last names Marshall.
Yes, that is correct. Atchison was the other name.
Marshall Atkinson.
So, Nels, you're up next.
The other country with Turkey, I'm gonna say Iran.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Turd, you can either answer that one or try to give me the name of the policy.
Um, the other country with Turkey, because I'm not sure on either one, and it just sounds funny. Hungary.
No, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Greece is the country in question there, and Paul, you get a singleton. Well done.
I thought the name of the policy was the Marshall Plan, but maybe
It's
Johnny was going for
it's the
something else.
containment policy.
Oh, okay, that's what he was going for.
Yes. All right, so that is the end of round number 2, players. Let's look at our scores. Paul is out in front at 630. Nels is at 380. Turd is at 330. But players, do not lose heart because when we come back, it's time for the countdown round. And we will do that right after this commercial break. Don't go away. Alright, players, welcome back to Split Second. We are at the countdown round now, which means the player in first place goes down from 4. The player in second place goes down from 5. And Turd, which means you count down from 6. Now, let me explain to all of you how this works. Countdown round basically means the first one to count down to 0. The questions are just as before, but with a twist. When you buzz in, you have the option to give me 1, 2, or all 3 answers to the question. If you buzz in and give me a correct answer, you go down 1 number. If you buzz in and give me an incorrect one, you lose your turn, and I go to the next person who buzzed in, and they can continue counting down theirs. So, as I said, you start at 4, determining where you finish the second round. So, if there's no questions here, let's go ahead and begin the countdown round. Players on the screen, you have three folk dances, and what I want you to do is tell me the European country where they came from. Buzzers are open. Nels, go ahead and ring your buzzer in, sir.
Okay.
Paul, you're in first.
All right. So if you do multiple and you get one of them wrong, do you just not get anything, or
Yeah,
how does that? Okay.
if you're in first, you can answer all of those, but miss one, and I go to third.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say the Bolero is Spain.
You're correct on that. Continue.
I'll leave it at that. That's okay.
Well, you actually can't. You have to make a guess at one of them.
Oh, I do.
Per the rules of
Oh,
this countdown round.
okay. Then the Czardas, is that Russian?
No, I'm sorry. You're done there, so now we go to Turd.
Uh, let's see. How about the Gavote? Let's go Portugal.
No, I'm sorry. You're done for this question. Nels, you can answer the Gavotte or the Zardas and count down from five.
I want to say Zardas, Greece.
No, I'm sorry. Hungary was the time
Wow.
for that one, so
Was Gavotte French?
yes, it was
Dang,
France.
I should have guessed. I should have answered that one doing it.
All right. Now we move on to the next question. All right, players, I'm going to give you three scenarios here. I want you to tell me the name of the nursery rhyme character who did the dastardly deed that appears on the screen. Take a look. He broke his crown, he stole a pig, he kissed the girls and made them cry. Paul, you're in first. You can win the game if you answer all three of these.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Next thing, that's not my thing. I was it Jack who broke his crown? I don't know.
Jack is correct. Continue.
Can't remember the guy, the kid that kissed the girls and made them cry.
Mm-mm.
I can't. I don't know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't remember his name.
Okay, we go to Turd next. You can answer either one of the last two remaining ones here.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
kissed the girls and
yeah.
made them cry. Georgie Porgy
That's who I needed. Continue.
stole a pig. Um, no idea.
Alright. Nels, can you pick this one up?
He stole a pig. No, I can't. Sorry.
Mm-mm. Tom the Piper's son is who I needed
Uh,
there. Alright, Paul at 2, Turd and Nels at 5. We go to another question. Players, I have three international culinary dishes. I want you to tell me if they are served raw or cooked. Take a look at the screen. Osobuco, sashimi, steak tartare. Paul, you can win the game right here.
all right, sashimi is just raw fish. It's
That is
Japanese, so I
correct. And for the game, which one else do you want to pick?
think I know them both. But asabuco, you definitely cook. It's like veal.
Yes,
You cook.
Osobuco is correct on cooked, and Paul has done it. The other one, steak tartare. Do
Yeah,
you
it's
want
raw
to tell
too.
him?
Raw.
Yes, it is
Yeah, it's
raw.
raw. That's yeah.
Oh man, what a game between all three of you.
Yep.
But now, Nels and Turd, you guys are going to be leaving here, of course, with the totals you accumulated from round two. And our thanks for being here on this pilot episode. Did you guys have fun?
Of
Oh
course.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, that is exactly what I like to hear. All right, Paul, come on over here and stand by me. And you're going to try for the car when we come back right here on Split Second. Don't go anywhere. back here on Split Second with our big winner today, Paul Shear. He's going to go for the car now. Come on up here, Paul. Let's stand beside this beautiful automobile. Pretty good looking car you're standing beside of, ain't it, Paul?
You got that right.
Well, how would you like to win that beautiful car?
We'll see. I don't know what you have in store for me. So.
Well, here's how this works. You've got 5 monitors right there in front of you. What you're going to do, since this is your first day, you get one pick of these 5 monitors. And if the word car is behind one of them, then of course you get to leave out of here with the car. Other than that, there's money amounts behind them from $500 to $2,500. And if you don't win the car, you get to keep coming back until you actually find it. So, which one of those windows do you want to pick, Paul?
All right, I'm gonna pick number 3, but for some reason, it's letting me watch this. I don't know why it doesn't let me watch it. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. Number 3, please. There, I've got it on my phone. So
All
I
right.
can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening out there in Discord, unmute, help me count down from 3. If he has the car behind it, wish him luck. Here we go. In 3,
Three,
3,
two,
2,
1.
1.
one.
Oh, Paul. $500. The lowest amount
500.
we
All
had
right.
on there.
Yeah,
Where
there's a
was it
pilot.
today, everybody?
One,
I think it
maybe
was behind
2.
two.
You should have
it was
went
one.
with
Who
number
said one?
1.
Said
I
number
one.
1.
All right. Well, that is the end of our game today. Paul, can you come back again and be with us on another show to defend your crown?
Yeah, what day do you think I have it, Justin?
Well, with my schedule, evenings are a lot better. I don't really know at the present time what night we're going to do this. I'll probably have to get back with you on that. And I know you're probably fixing
Oh yeah,
to
yeah, not
not be
Friday, not Friday.
available.
That can't do Friday. That's for sure. That's my actually Friday can't do Friday. Can't do Thursday. Thir, thir, Wednesday through Friday are very unlikely, but Monday, Tuesday I can do for sure. I think.
All right. Well, we will discuss all of that, but for right now, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Split Second. If you like what you saw, hit the bell down there in the corner. That way that you don't miss out on everything that I post here on the channel. And maybe one day you'll get to join us here on MPG Productions, where I'm in partnership for Rocky Top Studios. And until the next time when we get together here on Rocky Top Studios for more fun and excitement, I'm Justin Hall. We will see you next time. Good night, everybody. Split Second is originally a Stephen Haydas Monty Hall production. Is now being produced by Rocky Top Studios in conjunction with MVG Productions.